Yeah, I remember thinking like every day back then, like, I'm never gonna be a YouTuber, but I really want to be a YouTuber. And it just like, after like year after year after year after year after year after year, like literally it just like, this is never gonna happen, but I'm still gonna try.
Hey, what's up guys? I want to thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Brendan St. Brown, and this is Happiness Hacks. My purpose on this earth is to educate, entertain, and inspire by spreading hope, hustle, and health. The reason why you should subscribe to this channel is because I give away happiness hacks for people who are in the process of growing. So scroll down to the bottom of the page, hit that subscribe button, because your future self will thank you that you learned these hacks now. In today's video, we are going to take a look at one of the biggest names on the platform. We are going to study one of the fastest growing creators on YouTube, and that is MrBeast. In today's video, I will share with you guys MrBeast 5 hacks to personal growth that has translated well to success on YouTube. So stick around to the end of the video so you can learn all 5 of his hacks, but I want you to imagine how implementing his hacks can better your life, but better yet, imagine learning how these hacks can help you change the world. MrBeast's first hack to growth is knowing your first at bat probably won't be a home run. MrBeast shares when he first started YouTube, he never thought he would get one single subscriber. He says when you first upload, no one ever watches your videos. There's a few things at play with this idea. If you are starting without any imperfections, you're waiting too long. There's this concept called paralysis by overanalysis. You are stressed out about every little detail that prevents you from publishing your work. Go forth with your idea and then work out all the kinks on the way there. It's called the 60-40 rule. All you need is 40% of the information for you to act. Jump into the battlefield and then find your way out. The second part of this hack is knowing you aren't built in the spotlight. You are built in the shadow. Your life should be a sculpture, not a lottery ticket. Do not wish for overnight success, but chip away at the sculpture every day, making your life a masterpiece. One of the things that motivates me is knowing that some of the biggest names in the world were late bloomers. Kanye West didn't drop his first album until age 28. Stan Lee created Marvel when he was 49. Colonel Sanders had 50 businesses fail until he stumbled upon selling fried chicken on the side of a road, which later became KFC, and that was in his 60s. MrBeast's second hack is, it doesn't always have to be Hollywood. MrBeast reached his first 100,000 subscribers shooting on an iPhone in 720p, which is below high definition. When it comes to content creation, high definition is visually appealing, but what connects with you are stories that relate to your past experiences and your everyday life. There are 2 schools of thought: Hollywood production and homemade production. Hollywood style content signifies authority and power. Homemade style content signifies trust and relatability. Neither is good or bad, right or wrong. It depends on what message you're trying to get across. I like the idea it doesn't have to be Hollywood because it falls back on the idea bloom where you are planted. Make the most of the tools and resources you have around you. In business, there's this term called bootstrap, where whatever money you make, you put back into the business. Bootstrap your life to fuel your growth. MrBeast's third hack is knowing doubt is a part of the journey. MrBeast shares when starting his YouTube journey, every day for 5 years, he would say to himself, I will never be a successful YouTuber. He recalls every night before he would go to bed, he would have this recurring thought, will this ever work out? And it wasn't until he got a little momentum where he was met by an overwhelming amount of hate comments and he quit YouTube. It wasn't until later when he came back and he dropped out of college, he said to myself, I have no other choice but to be a successful YouTuber. The reason why doubt is a part of the journey is because our brains are able to simulate the future. We have over 60,000 thoughts a day, so it's natural for you to simulate the outcome of you not succeeding. And the reason why our negative thoughts are louder than our positive thoughts is because human evolution has evolved to look for negative outcomes over positive outcomes, because avoiding negative outcomes will give us a better chance of safety. And that's why it's so important to write down your goals every single day, not only because you will manifest them, but it creates auto-suggestion in your brain that you are on the right path. If you're getting value from this video, be sure to hit that like button. MrBeast's fourth hack to growth is numbers win. MrBeast attributes a lot of his success to studying YouTube data and adjusting his videos where he is weak. Numbers win has two meanings. I've always been a big instinctual guy, but being around extremely successful people, I am learning when it comes to money, all of their decisions are based off of numbers and data. Data always beats emotion. Data sees patterns emotion can't see. The second meaning to numbers win is 4 hands is better than 2. MrBeast shares when he started YouTube, he did everything on his own. Now he delegates a lot of the responsibilities to his friends. He says, I'm better for it and I wouldn't be where I am today. A quick little history lesson on why numbers win. I'll share with you guys the story of General Colin Powell and the Gulf War. In 1991, the US was at war with Iraq. His advisors told him we would only need to send over 3,000 troops to defeat the threat. Instead, General Powell sends over 100,000 troops. He says we will use overwhelming force. The war was over in 100 days, and it is one of the shortest wars in history. MrBeast's fifth hack to growth is lock yourself in a room and lose the key. As an earlier creator, some of MrBeast's most popular videos, he did exactly that. Whether it was saying Logan Paul 100,000 times or watching paint dry for an hour. MrBeast says, when you start, put your head down for 6 months and just work. If you look at racehorses, they cup their eyes because if they look around, they will get distracted and won't run as fast. I've said this before on this channel, you have to commit to working on something for 365 times before you look up and expect any results. If you want to be in the 1%, you have to be willing to do what the other 99% isn't willing to do. If you made it through the video, I thank you for the privilege of your time. If you found value in this video, don't forget to hit that like button. In the comments down below, comment down Beast for MrBeast. If you like my content and for more happiness hacks, you could subscribe to my channel right here and check out my next video right here. In the meantime, everyone stay great, and I'll catch you all on the other side.